Welcome back, I'm Captain Xavier, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Double Impact by No Reason Design. This is the Mark 1.5S. Apparently this is his test bed model. This is his his prototype. So there have already been some improvements and iterations on what we're going to see today, but this will give you a basic idea of the functionality, and this thing is ridiculous and magnificent. First of all, it is double-barreled. It takes two magazines at an angle like this. It's got just a lot of really well-designed features and really cool features. The ergonomics, the general design, the concept, all of it is ridiculous and magnificent and over the top in the best ways. So we're going to go to the range and we are going to fling an inordinate amount of foam really, really quickly. And then we're going to come back and we are going to talk about this thing. Oh, yeah. Right, and here we are on the range, still don't have the new targets up, with the Double Impact. Now I just have a pair of 18s in there for now. They're not the recommended mags, but we're gonna see how well it handles this, and then we are going to escalate. So let's put up some bottles and hose. Bottles, see if I can actually hit any. There we go. Having some issues. Here we go. That's ridiculous. But insufficient capacity, I feel. So we're going to try some 23 round Coda mags from Out of Darts. Anya. Right now. It's ridiculous. I love it. But more. I need more. Right? Dual Tachis. Absolutely ridiculous. We got like 30 rounds, something like that. 29, 28. I think I got 28 in there. I think the problem I was having earlier with it not firing was I had the mags fully loaded and then it was gumming up the pusher. Hopefully we won't have that problem. Now, I want to be able to do just a full, no letting go magged up with these. Let's see if it'll do it. No! Come on! What's the problem? Is the battery getting low? What is your boggle? Now it works. We're gonna try some more. I got one more mag, but I only have one of them. We'll see what happens if we just fire one side. I don't actually know. Probably the most common comment I got about this thing is that you wanted to see it with dual drum mags, but I only have the one, so you're just gonna have to deal with that. Hopefully it will feed. Been being finicky. But we'll see. We're just gonna fire from one side and see what happens. Nothing, that's what's gonna happen. What is your primary malfunction? Is it too spring weight too heavy? Spring weight might be too heavy for these pushers. It's not going for it. Gonna need to bring in a friend to help it out. See if Gavin Fuzzy can help Ezekiel's drum here. Man. I got him. Alright, back to the dual impact. We're gonna try it again with Codas loaded to only 20 and see if we can't get a proper mag dump. A proper mag dump. Now do keep in mind this thing is still a prototype, and I do actually tragically have to send it back because, I mean, it's not in my colors anyway. Let's go talk about it. Right, I'm going to try to get you some FIPS. This thing is not the most accurate thing in the world, and it's actually kind of hard to get it to go over both sensors. But I've got one dart loaded. We're going to try to get FIPS. 118. 105. 122. 119. So yeah, it gets decent FPS. I mean, you could use it at an HVZ if you wanted to run out of ammo really quickly. What I really wanted to show you was this thing mag dumping close up and hopefully in slow motion. So here's 2 Tachis loaded with 20 mags. How long does it take? That was 40 darts. Let's see that in slow motion. Right, let's talk about it. Well, this thing is fabulous and ridiculous, and I really enjoy it. I think the hobby needs more blasters that don't look like actual firearms. This is meant to look like an impact drill, and in the amount of detail they put into that is really cool. So it does have removable batteries like a cordless drill does. It's got an on-off switch. It has a fairly large capacity tactical rail, quick release. That is pretty cool. So it came with 2. Obviously, that makes it really easy to swap batteries. It's toolless. You don't even have to open it. It does have an off switch. I do like that. And then it even sounds like an impact drill, which is just hilarious. And then the dual mag wells is just a really cool concept. Dual flywheels, dual mag wells. It has a really fast rate of fire, as we saw. I haven't edited it, so I don't know what it is, but by now you'll know what the rate of fire is, and it's ridiculous. And it's really cool. It will take most Talon mags. Some seem to work better than others. The battery was getting a little low. I swapped it out, and that did seem to help significantly. But I think the pushers could probably use a little bit more work, though I'm glad they seem to, I don't know if they have some kind of a clutch in them or what, but rather than burning out, it just didn't spin. That is a good feature. It is, as we saw, woefully inaccurate. No attempt has been made to optimize accuracy, and the wheels do look a little imbalanced. I don't know if that's intentional to get a ridiculous spread, or if that's just from wear and tear and things moving around. But it's pretty neat, and it looks like some of the housing uses thumb screws, so it'd be fairly easy to take it apart for modification or disassembly. This is a prototype bench model, so does not have all the features that the final one has, does not have all of the quality and whatnot that will go into the final products, but this is just a cool concept, and for an absolute dart hose, it's not, I mean, obviously it could be more compact, but I like the size. I like the form factor. Obviously, people pointed out that you could make like a storm bolter if you arm mounted it, got rid of the grip and made, grip here and handle here and, magazines. You could do all sorts of amazing things with the core concept here. Because it's pretty much from here up is all the working mechanism, from here down is all trigger switches and battery housing, and that could be relocated for various form factors. You could do some really cool, just ridiculous builds with this and have just amazing dart hoses. Very cool. And the FPS is unacceptable, especially for that rate of fire. Getting in the 120s. That is pretty nifty. I really dig this. So, my compliments to the person who sent this, who I have completely forgotten because I am a schmuck. No Reason. My compliments to No Reason for the design on this. I believe he has the files posted online. If so, they will be down in the description, and you can get one and tinker. Any links that he provided will, of course, be down in the description. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of this. What are your thoughts? What would you build it into? Would you make it into, something a little bit more like an actual blaster? train. A number of people mentioned Borderlands stuff. If you could make a Borderlands blaster out of this, obviously Stormbolter. What would you do? Shoulder mounted, dual shoulder? I don't know where the magazine would go right into your neck. Unless you mounted it at a weird angle. You could do that. Have one going up, one going over your shoulder. Anyway, what would you guys do with this if you had one and could put it into any form factor you wanted? Anyway, thank you for watching. No bottle left standing!